Once upon a time, in a small town in Ohio, there lived a boy named Ethan Miller. His father worked in a factory and his mother cleaned houses. Though life was simple, money was always tight. Despite their situation, Ethan dreamed of becoming an engineer and filling his days with building machines. But whenever he shared his dream with others, they laughed at him. A dreamer like you shouldn't think about such things. "You should be happy that you can read and write," said one of their neighbors. But Ethan carried something strong inside him, a stubborn belief that he was meant for something more. He kept a small notebook where he sketched bridges, cars, even airplanes, believing that one day the world would see his ideas. When Ethan turned 14, he entered a science fair with a homemade windmill made from scrap metal and old bike parts. He worked on it for months, learning from each broken piece, each fallen tower, each frustrated tear. But on the big day, the windmill fell apart in front of everyone. The other kids laughed and the teachers shook their heads. Ethan wanted to throw his notebook away, but his mother stopped him. She sat beside him that night and said, "Ethan, failure isn't the end. It's the beginning of learning." Her words planted a seed in Ethan's heart. Instead of giving up, he rebuilt his windmill piece by piece, making it stronger and smarter than before. He worked part-time after school, stacking shelves, delivering newspapers, and saving every penny for his dream college. His friends went to parties and played video games. But Ethan spent his evenings in the library or tinkering in his garage, filling his notebook with equations and designs. Many times, exhaustion whispered to him, "Quit." But he remembered his mother's words and pushed on. Finally, Ethan applied to several universities. One after another, rejection letters arrived. Some said his grades weren't enough. Others said he lacked experience. Ethan stared at the pile of rejection letters and almost tore his notebook apart. Then he saw a single envelope, an acceptance letter from a small engineering college that no one had ever heard of. He didn't care where it was. "It's not where you start, it's where you finish," he told himself. College life wasn't easy. Ethan worked night shifts at a gas station to pay his fees. He fell asleep in lectures, ate instant noodles for weeks, and often wondered if he had chosen the wrong path. But every time he doubted himself, he opened his notebook, reminding himself why he started. One day, a professor noticed Ethan's design for a low-cost water pump. "This could change lives in poor villages," the professor said. With his guidance, Ethan entered a national innovation contest. He didn't win the first prize, but his design caught the eye of a company executive who believed in him. That small recognition fueled Ethan's spirit like never before. But life tested him again. Ethan's father fell ill, and the medical bills drained the family's savings. Ethan considered dropping out of college to support them. For weeks, he battled between his duty and dreams. Finally, his father whispered from his hospital bed, "Son, don't stop climbing your mountain. If you give up now, we all lose." Those words became Ethan's fire. Years later, after countless trials, sleepless nights, and failed prototypes, Ethan created a revolutionary portable water purifier that could run on solar energy. It was cheap, durable, and could help millions. This time, the world didn't laugh. The invention spread across villages, schools, and communities in different countries. Ethan's name began appearing in newspapers. The boy from Ohio, once mocked, was now celebrated. Ethan was invited to speak at international conferences, standing on a grand stage with thousands of people listening. He remembered his broken windmill and his cracked hands from stacking shelves. Tears welled in his eyes as he said, "I was told I couldn't, but failure taught me I could." Your struggle, your pain is not wasted. It is shaping you into who you are meant to be. The audience rose in applause. Ethan built a foundation that supported not just his family, but countless others who benefited from his inventions. He proved that dreams are not reserved for the rich or the privileged. They belong to anyone who refuses to quit. And so the tale of Ethan, the boy who dared to dream, became a legend, reminding everyone that success is not about never falling. It is about rising every single time life pushes you down. So friends, remember, your dreams matter. Don't let failure define you. Let it refine you. If this story inspired you, please hit the like button, Subscribe so you never miss out on our future stories. Share this with your friends and family so they, too, can find hope through Ethan's journey. Thank you for watching. See you next time.